Alright, g'day, hi and welcome. Okay, gauging silver pellet. What a switch from yesterday. Holy smokes. I am, okay, I'm already wiped out. Did I get my, yeah, I did. Keep this on hand. Yesterday was a brutal day. I'm hoping today is not going to be as bad. It's supposed to be rainy today, so as long as it's not hot, I don't care. Like yesterday, oh, like my body is sore from like it's not quite heat cramps yet. I haven't got the heat cramps yet, and I was at that point yesterday where it was so hot I was starting not to be able to sweat. I didn't get the dry heave, so like if I would have but I do have mild heat stroke today. I could tell. I'm just so drained. So clean my window. Hey, clean my windshield. Hey, clean-ish. Completely exhausted. That's the thing, like when you work in the heat like that, and wasn't that it was a if those two guys will go, but we have like 9 or 11 roosters. I can't remember how many I counted. So like there's a lot of chickens that are like, they're all eating